have a tier list on the January transfer signings and also the rumors. So first up we have Zanolio from Roma. He has been linked with the likes of Newcastle, but it has been reported that Spurs are the team that are going to put a bid in for him. So if he signs for Spurs, where would I put him? And you know what? Decent. I don't think he will really fit into that style of play, but he is a very good player. And yeah, I think that it won't be the right move for him, but decent signing still. So next up is João Felix. Obviously 6-month loan deal to Chelsea. A lot of people moaning about the loan fee. Then he gets sent off on his debut, which is 3 games missed, which is big in Chelsea's um Chelsea's race for top 4. So I do think that it it is a decent signing, but the red card takes it to a poor signing because out of 3 games missed where they might drop points. So next up is Christiansen from FC Copenhagen, a fullback signed for Leicester, 15 million. And I mean, Leicester, they are rebuilding their defence under Brendan Rodgers, like I said in the video. So he also has Champions League football. So I'll give him a decent signing for Leicester, obviously, because they are rebuilding that midfield. Now, this is Enzo Fernandez to Chelsea. I said it in my last video that Chelsea will still put another bid in for in this window. They'll try again. And I think obviously if Chelsea do sign Enzo Fernandez, it will be a good signing. I won't say amazing because I think 120 million euros is a lot for him. And I think he should be around that 80 million mark, somewhere around there. So I will give him a good signing if that one comes through. Now, Jorginho Rota, he is obviously an up and coming talent from Hoffenheim, and I was surprised that when Hoffenheim were letting him go because he is a very good player. Like a young, I think it was for around 22 million, but this is a very good signing for Leeds, and he'll also go into the good category. Now, is the midfielder Maximo Perrone, and he will be probably going to Manchester City in January. The only real business I see for Manchester City this window, and I'd say decent because I don't think he'll be able to break into that Man City midfield. But yeah, overall a decent signing. He's young, got a lot of potential, so why not? So next up is Cody Gakpo, and he signed for 38 million, add-ons take it to around 50 million. Now he has played a few games for Liverpool. Looks decent, but it was a signing which Liverpool had to make because of the injuries. I do think that he is better suited at a team like Man United, but Liverpool are in a bad moment currently, and I think he needed to come into a team that was playing full of confidence. And once the Liverpool team gets back, I think it will prove to be a good signing. So yeah, next up is Danny Ings to West Ham. This was announced today. 17 million for him. He has done very well at Leeds. No, not Leeds. Aston Villa. Um, but I think that he has always played second fiddle. The only real good spell he has had is at Burnley, right at the start of his career in the Premier League. But West Ham struggling position, I think a bit of a panic buy, and I don't think that this is a good signing at all. Poor for me. Now, this is a rumoured one. James Maddison to Newcastle. For me personally, I don't think this deal will happen in January, and I might not happen in this summer. The reason for this are that Leicester will not let him go to a Premier League rival club for me, but that is where I see it. So, but if he was to sign for Newcastle, I'd put it in a poor signing. I think he is in and out. He is having a good season, obviously, but he gets quite a few injuries. And I think the figures are around 50, 60 million. He is not that quality of player. So next up is Milinkovic Savic, also linked with a £35 million move to Newcastle, or from what my sources have told me, a potential loan move to Arsenal or Liverpool. I think if he was one to go to any of those teams, it will be Newcastle, and that will be a good signing for Newcastle. I don't think Longstaff is strong enough in that midfield. Bruno Guimaraes out for a few weeks now, but yeah, overall, that will be a good signing. Now, Kevin Mababu to Man United. I think that this deal might happen, but do Man United have the finances for it with them selling up? Maybe, maybe not. But I think that Mababu, you're looking at him in 2017. He was decent at Wolfsburg, but at Fulham, if he can't get in, if he isn't really performing well for them, why will he perform well for Man United? And the fee I've seen is around 17 million. But I think that this for me will be a bad signing, because I think Wan-Bissaka has started to perform for Man United. I think that Dalot, when he comes back from injury, is also good enough. So I don't think that they need to get him. So next up is Leandro Trossard. Arsenal have agreed with the player around terms now. They just need to agree with Brighton and with the position that Arsenal are in, where Jesus is out. You missed out on Modric. I think that Trossard is a decent player, but maybe a bit too much for him, so I have put it in the poor signing category. Next up is Isaac Semenyo. Obviously did well in the World Cup. Bournemouth obviously strong interest in him. And he is a very good player and playing well in the Championship. And for the matter that Bournemouth are in, I will put him in that, because I think that he if he joins the Premier League, I think that he'll be brilliant player and help Bournemouth stay up in the Premier League. So now, next up is Pedro Porro. Spurs, obviously, 45 million, links with him, right back. He is a good player, yes, I think he is good for Spurs, but overall, I'd say I don't think it will be. I'll put it in decent for the fact that I don't think that he'll make a massive impact on that Spurs team. Now, next up is Mikhailo Modric. The signing, I think they've overpaid a lot here. I think 50 million it should have been, 60 million. And a lot of people have been saying that really his stats actually aren't that good for how much they paid for him. So I actually think that João Felix is a better signing than Modric. So a bit of a thingy one here, but Modric in poor signing category. Next on, Moises Caicedo. Liverpool and Chelsea obviously want the player, interested in him. I think that Chelsea will make a move for him this window, and I think that he'll end up a Chelsea player by the end of January. So I think for Chelsea it'll be a good N'Golo Kante replacement, with him obviously becoming a free agent this summer, and I will do it. Moises Caicedo for Liverpool or Chelsea will be an amazing signing, make a big impact on the team. Now, Moussa Diaby. Obviously, Arsenal are considering a move for him for about €86 million. It will take him, from what I've been told, it will take him that much money to bring him away from Leverkusen. And if he signs for Arsenal, he is too good to be on the bench every week. So I think at Arsenal it will be a decent signing, and I'll put it there in decent because he is a brilliant, brilliant talent, but at Arsenal he will not want to be on the bench every week with Bukayo Saka and Gabriel Martinelli playing, and he cannot play through the middle. So now it is struggling Southampton side with Orsic. Obviously he has been a good player, but never really made his move. And I think he had the chance to make a big move to a team like Tottenham, I think it was, in the summer, but he rejected. And now he has finally moved to the Premier League. And I don't know what to think of this. He is a very good player, yes, and for Southampton, I will put him in the decent category. So now, Wout Weghorst. I think that let's be honest, it was a panic buy, and for me, I don't think he was that good at Burnley. He was good at Wolfsburg, but for me, poor category. And now, Youri Tielemans. He has been linked with Arsenal and a lot of Premier League clubs, but Arsenal looks like the one that he'll end up as a free agent, or will they make a move for him in January? From what I've been told, this deal will happen in the summer if he becomes a free agent. But the thing is, Leicester City are prepared to offer him a big contract to keep him at the club. So, for me, if Arsenal sign him, it will be a decent signing. But there we go. There we have it. There goes the January signings and rumours. This is where I rank them.